Today I've got an epic folding e-bike to show you. This one is the EP2 Pro by ENGWE. I actually don't know how you say that, but there you go. It boasts a motor that produces 960 watts at its peak power point, which is actually really insane, and compared to the ones that I've reviewed on this channel before, I believe that is the highest wattage motor that one of them has had. So without any further faffing, let's give this thing a test. Gracious me! And by test, who doesn't like a good stress test on some little downhilly dual slalom track? Oh my god, I forgot the brakes are backwards. Oh my god, it's surviving, but there's no chance of clearing any of these jumps. Oh my gracious me. Actually quite good though, like the grip, quite the dream. Oh my god. Okay, well, just instantly carried away, had to come straight into a little dual slalom track. We are at Twisted Oaks Bike Park and they have got some sick stuff over there that they are building, but I'm not going to show you that yet. That'll be later in the video. I completely forgot to check the brakes and they are actually backwards. This one is my back brake and this one is my front brake, which is actually horrific, especially when you're bombing down one of them tracks and you go to pull the brakes. So far though, obviously a little bit weird to get used to on jumpy tracks like that, but just sitting on the bike it feels super grounded. It's pretty awesome. When I jumped it then though, there was quite a lot of weight at the rear end, which made me sort of have the back end way too low down, the front too high. It almost died, but there we go. We do also have 5 different power modes, as you can see on this little screen here, and with that 960 watt motor, I think that this is going to be a beast for doing some hill climbs. There is actually a little hill sort of walk up track back around there, so what I'm going to do is just bomb around, we'll go up that hill and we'll flick through these power settings as I'm going and we'll see how it does. Let's. Right then, I've actually found myself going into the cross country, but we're going to put it in power 1, which is really stiff and horrible and nothing of the sort of thing I enjoy doing whatsoever. 2, we are getting a little pull up the hill. 3, let it kick in, there you go, that's where it's easy. 4 and 5, just ridiculously sick. Also gives us a chance to test this little Shimano gear system they've got. I think I'm going the wrong way. I believe this is a track. Probably don't do that if you come here, guys, but there we go, back in course. Quite good at cornering with these grippy tyres. Sick. I cycled up one hill and it feels like I just walked up Everest and I'm stuck in a tree. We're gonna get straight back into it, and luckily this has a cool little kickstand off its sort of stock factory tune, so to speak. So let's bomb back into that. Right then, getting into another trail, and I've got something sick to tell you, that the guys from ENGWE are actually running. Oh my god! That is why you change your brakes around when you get a bike that has them backwards. My brain just ceased to function then, and I was pulling this, which I thought was the back, about that much. Definitely don't do a me and think you'll be fine, because you probably won't. Anyway, with a much slower little poodle down here, the 6th to the 17th of February, they're running a Valentine's Day little promotion, whereby if you buy any of the Engine series bikes, you get a free bag. Now this isn't just any old crappy waterproof bag, this is a 35 litre bag that you get for free. This is only in the EU at the moment, but there are some other cool things that I want to tell you about this promotion. Before we do that though, let's go and look at them sick new bits that have been built in this bike park that I told you about. It's actually unbelievable. Now how utterly unreal does all this stuff behind me look? There's so many sick berms. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, think maybe even 5 lines coming down this hill, all interlinked at a certain point. Insane woodwork structures, and this thing's just going to be incredible. There's some huge jumps down the bottom, and hopefully this stuff is going to be done in the next couple of months, so summer should be a real good sesh down here. Less talking about it though, let's get down there and show you some of the main bits. So there we have it, such a sick bunch of lines being built here. There's going to be blues, reds, all sorts, insane woodwork, huge jumps down the bottom. I'm well excited to be able to test these lines out. It's going to be super sick for riding down here, especially when it gets to summer. We've got the long days, nice warm heat. It's going to be the best. But some other sick things with this promotion that these guys here with this bike are running. The P26 bike, which isn't this one, but all these links will be in the description. If you order that via this link, you'll get $100 off and you'll get a free bike lock, which is pretty cool. Whether you take them up on that offer is entirely up to you, but we're gonna need to give this some more testing because I haven't really given it a good smashing yet. This rear tyre's quite flat. I tried to pump it up, but couldn't, and I was rushing and stuff. And then this one's quite hard. I've already curbed the rims somehow. I literally have no idea how. So I think we're gonna go and sesh this some more. See if I can snap that join in the middle. Hopefully not though. Right, let's get totally ludicrous with a power mode 3 sunset drop in. Oh my god, to the I don't even know what this is. My brain doesn't work, I'm too scared. To the 4-cross track. Here we go. It's getting dark. Oh my god. I'm trying to keep this thing level and remember that, oh yeah, this isn't even the back brake. Let's go up on this wooden bit, little bit, sick. Try and take the option where there isn't any jumps, which is here. And powering down, oh my god, I nearly died. Jump that to flat at the top. Yeah, that is not something I want to be slinging down them jumps, to be honest. Now apparently this battery goes 75 miles, takes 4.5 hours to charge, and also this motor has 55 newton meters of torque. Pretty good. Let's get up this hill. What better thing to do than a hill bomb? Nice little bomb. Well, there we go, in the ENGWE and all its funny little features. But don't worry, because I do want to send it into that back wall and see if we can break anything. Hopefully not, but be a good test. Got to do some sort of stress test on this thing, but just to run over all the parts. So we've got this sick 960 watt motor at its peak power, which just awesome for pulling us up the hill. We've got the, if I turn it on, probably would have been helpful, gracious. We've got the 5 different power modes, which are pretty sick. We actually also have a throttle, but I unplugged mine because it's not legal in the UK. If you want to be a bit naughty, go ahead. Got these huge fat tires, obviously, which is like one of the main points about this bike with its grip. Pretty sick for pretty much all terrain. Do get a little front suspension. It's not the best thing in the world, but it works. Got lights. Let's actually turn them on. How do we do? Yeah, look, that's the dream. Light on the front, rear light, brake light, as you can see, gets brighter as I brake. Let's turn them off. Turn them off. Let's turn them off. Well, anyway, there you go, beast. Okay then, final test. Let's get a bit of a run up and I think it might be fine. Obviously it's fine, you pure and utter loser. A baby could have pushed that at the wall harder. I bent the bars, but that's a really easy fix. That's simply because I didn't do them up tight enough. Let's ride it like that and see if it works still. Oh, I've bent the mud guard, but it works and it sounds like a motorbike. Sick. Well then, there you go, the ENGWE EP2 Pro with that epic battery range, the short charging time, probably one of the shortest charging times of the e-bikes I've reviewed on this channel. So I've got a lot more videos coming quite soon, not all on these e-bikes. We've got some stuff from Malaga, some behind the scenes stuff. I know you guys like those videos when I posted them from Gran Canaria, so I've just got to edit those together and get them online. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one.